Now that you own a Digital Now Photo Factory system, you're on your way to creating an exciting new digital revenue stream for your business. This program is designed to ensure you maximise that stream, both today and in the long term. Here's what we're going to cover: how to educate and excite your staff and customers about this fantastic new digital service, getting your staff and customers to start asking questions and trying digital products, discovering entire new areas of business by learning more about who your customers are, how to generate valuable local publicity, and how to actually get your customers to do the selling for you by simple and easy to start word-of-mouth campaigns. We recommend you spend the next 10 minutes watching this video with as many of your team as possible. After that, spend another 10 or 15 minutes talking about what you've seen and heard and how you can make it work in your business. We know through the experience of our customers that spending a little time now will pay off big time for you down the road. Paul Gibbs is a Minilab owner-operator in Lane Cove, about 10 minutes north of the city of Sydney. When we visited him with our camera crew, he'd been operating Photo Factory for nearly 12 months.
We started with a Photo Factory in about June of last year, and it's been a fantastic addition to our business. It's been really, really good.
Paul's a brilliant example of how to quickly and simply make Photo Factory an important and growing part of the business revenue stream, a process that he started at the grassroots level. Instead of seeing the training time as a negative, Paul turned it into a way of not only teaching his staff about Photo Factory, but enthusing them and therefore providing a springboard for his business into the digital market.
I made them all take a roll of film and bring it into the lab. Everybody got to process it, and everybody made their own image CD and did their own internet upload, and then they got to share their photos with their friends, take the CD home and try it themselves. And all of a sudden everybody could see how simple it was, and it made the product very simple for them to sell.
And they're perfect for answering questions then, because they've done it.
Of course, yeah.
Oh, the investment is so small and the experience is just so great.
Judy Mazzullo, Executive Vice President for Business Development at Digital Now.
Because what each one of your staff members are going to do, and you can almost be guaranteed, is they're going to email those pictures to someone else. Now, all of a sudden, for the first time, everyone in your lab, whether you've got 2 people or you've got 7 people or 8 or 9 or 10, if they take a roll of film and they email those pictures to their family and friends, you've now, number 1, exposed the lab. You've, number 2, exposed all those people to what they can do that maybe they didn't even know they could do. So again, if it goes back to your employees, maybe even incentive programs as you go along, the more you keep your employees interested in the services that you're offering, the faster your business is going to grow.
We've gone from about $100 a week to doing now to $300 to $500 a week.
Amber Bursick manages a photo lab in Washington, D.C.
When we first started, we didn't have any signage, and that was kind of a hindrance for us. Subsequently, we've now put up signs in the store, letting people know that we can do this. We've also put stuffers in our envelopes, offering free services and free uploads to the internet, which has generated some interest and sparked interest. And we've also given our employees a spiff commission for every order that they take in. We've given them $1 for a determined amount of time. We were giving them $1 for every order that they took in.
So, and that worked?
Yeah, it worked great. We saw the rolls increase within a couple weeks, so that worked really well for us.
Having not only thoroughly trained his staff, but enthused and started a word-of-mouth campaign, Paul then turned to the question of educating his customers.
We just start by asking them whether they have a computer, and if they have a computer, then they're a very good customer for a CD. If they're using the internet, of course, they're a very good customer for the internet upload.
So that first question though, do you have a computer? That's pretty important.
Very important, yes.
Actually, that's the most important question. Do you have a computer? And if so, have you ever had any of your pictures put into a format where you could use them on the computer, either as a screensaver or for filing purposes? Or what do you talk about filing purposes? And you generate the conversation and you take it from there. They're going to ask you questions. If you can get them started asking you questions, you can go ahead and make a sale.
Why is it important to trigger questions from customers?
Charlotte Garrison, Vice President of Marketing at Digital Now.
It's important to get the customer to ask you questions about your products, because then it's a natural entree into explaining those products. A customer who's involved with you, who's asking you questions, is probably a customer who's going to buy that product or try that product at some very near point in time. It's also important to show the customer that you and your staff really understand digital products, that you really are that digital champion for them, and that you can sell them a product that's versatile, that will meet their needs, and that will really give them the enjoyment and the sharing opportunities and viewing opportunities for their photos that they're looking for.
But isn't that going to take time? That will be the sort of, a lot of people say, hang on, but that's going to take time in my store.
Yeah, it will take time, but it's such a great add-on sale to 24 colour prints that, you know, we make the time.
So it's worth the investment to do it once to get them to come back.
Very definitely, yeah.
We have found a lot of labs are very successful by offering, do you want double prints? Would you like those images on a floppy disk or on a CD? And by the way, we'll provide internet uploads for you at no cost.
David Sill, Director of Sales at Digital Now.
Get them excited about it, get them sharing about it, and it's very quick and to the point.
It's arguable, but somebody said somewhere that one of the greatest marketing questions ever was, would you like fries with those? So you're saying, do you have a computer is potentially just that?
Yes, you're trying to upsell your product. We give you the opportunity to create quite a bit of digital revenue. Ask the question quickly, concisely, move on to your next customer, ask the question again.
Put buttons on them that say "Go Digital Now" or "Ask Me," and then have your customers, when they walk in, what does "Ask Me"? What am I supposed to ask you? Get the dialogue going, because once you find that your employees understand it and are enthusiastic about the fact that they have something that maybe the lab down the street doesn't, then they're going to tell people and say, tell all your friends to come in here. You know, share your pictures with your friends. Give them ideas.
Ideas are really at the core of making Photo Factory work for you. That's why getting everyone in your lab enthused and thinking about this exciting new service is so important. And once everyone is in the habit of asking succinct, simple questions, you'll be surprised at what you can discover.
Who are the business users of our products and who are the regular consumers, the home users? And that's been a really interesting thing.
And how has it helped you in that sense?
We're now thinking up marketing strategies for approaching our commercial and business users that are different to our regular home users. That's something that we hadn't done in our business before.
So learning about your customers is going to help your business overall?
Very much so. In fact, because we ask them the questions about whether they have a computer and whether they've used the internet, we've learnt a lot more about our customers in a very, very relevant field.
One example of this was a free coupon mail-out Paul conducted, targeting local small business operators. And it flushed out a number of first-time business users for digital products.
It gave an opportunity for my customers to see the whole environment of where we come from, where we're going.
And they liked it so much that they came back to us to find out how they could use digital images in their trade show booth and in their web page. So they supplied us with a whole lot of images. We made them 3 CDs and we sold them to them for like $350, I think. And that was a great application of a very simple product that we make in-house that worked wonderfully for them.
And this is a direct result of asking questions too?
Absolutely.
Questions are crucial, but also make sure you take advantage of the marketing support kit which came with your Photo Factory. It will also play a vital part in quickly and effectively establishing your new digital services with your customers. It contains sample press releases.
In the press release, there will be areas that the lab is encouraged to put its own information in, and suggested information is there, so that the lab can take it and, almost without thinking, create a press release that promotes the products and promotes the labs at the same time.
Point of purchase signs.
Hang them up on the wall, hang them up where the customer is going to see them, and where it's going to also trigger your staff to remember that they have digital products to promote. Then take the posters. The same posters are provided on a CD. The CD allows you to take these posters, print them in the size that works best in your shop, but also take your logo, drag it into that poster so that when you print the poster, it has your lab's logo on it. It looks like it's been created specifically for you.
And some back issues of the monthly newsletter Quick Shots, containing a wealth of successful marketing ideas from our customers around the world.
Actually, one that I like particularly is a lab that, for the lab owners, daughter's birthday party, gave each of the girls disposable cameras, then took the cameras, developed the film, and uploaded the rolls of film to the internet. Now, not only did his daughter enjoy seeing this, but of course all the girls at the party really enjoyed this roll of film as well. And not only they did, but their aunts and their uncles and their parents and friends from far away enjoyed the party, enjoyed seeing the shots from the party.
We have one customer whose parents of the soccer team actually go out and they all take the pictures. They all bring the cameras into the lab and they're all uploaded to the internet site. So now the kids are sharing the pictures that their parents took, and this just goes on. It could be church functions, it could be anything.
Yeah, you can see how it's a little like throwing a pebble into a pond. It's a small pebble, but it would spread very quickly to a lot of people.
That's true, because if there were 10 or 12 girls at the party, you can be sure that each girl probably sent it off to 3 or 4 friends and family, and then perhaps they sent it off to more. So you can see that pebble in a pond effect.
So it's just it's imagination, but your employees are the ones that have got to generate a lot of the ideas in your customers.
We've just covered some of the ways in which you can quickly make Photo Factory a valuable and profitable part of your business today. But it's the future which holds the truly exciting potential of digital photography as a revenue stream for you. Thanks to Photo Factory, you can set your system to simply and automatically upload every roll of your customers' photos that you digitise to your lab's own space on the My Photos Now website. To underscore the importance of this, we leave you with Digital Now's President and CEO, Steve Giordano.
What's going on right now in the photo finishing industry is the start of a major shift. Not everyone's going to get it, but that's why it's such a great opportunity. It's a bit like the buggy whip makers of the turn of the last century. There aren't any buggy whip makers left today, but there are people that used to make buggy whips who are still in business. Why? Because they realized they weren't in the buggy whip business. They were in the transportation business. They understood that things were changing in a big way, and as a result, changed their business. Recognizing and doing something aggressive during this great period of opportunity in our industry is what it's all about. Getting your customers to upload their photos for permanent storage to the My Photos Now website is crucial. Once they start making these memory deposits, which is really what their photos are, then you've got them for life, because they'll always want to come back to you when they want reprints. Plus, with great add-ons like My Albums and My Postcards Now, where they can create their own postcards and albums digitally, you've got easy add-on sales with good margins, because eventually they're going to want physical as well as digital copies. And that's where you come in, again and again and again, forever. Good luck and thanks for watching.